Hi everyone, I hope you are doing great. So if you enjoyed this content of this channel, consider supporting this channel, whether maybe on Patreon or maybe on here on YouTube. You can just join, or maybe there is a thank button down there that you can use, so that the channel can actually grow and have a quality content, because at the moment we don't really make anything from these videos. I'm just doing this so that I can help everyone who is out there. So now let's get back to our analysis. Thanks. Morning. I hope you are doing great, guys. I hope you are doing great. So let's just jump straight to this. You know that yesterday we were talking about Nvidia earnings. You can see on the screen that they did beat their expectation, or they actually went even higher. So that is great news for mostly Nasdaq companies, Microsoft, Apple, all those. So obviously today, or maybe tomorrow, or let's say this week, we are expecting to see some very nice bullish moves, especially on Nasdaq and S&P 500. So besides that, we also have our economic calendar. Yesterday, there was a FOMC meeting, which I think they did trigger sell-offs on other markets like gold. But gold did actually go down before that. And which one? I think it's also US30. But I think whatever they said, actually, they're still waiting for the data. But it seems like inflation is not going any near to that 2%. So it's up to them if maybe they will be cutting the rates or not. At the moment, we don't really know. You see, at the moment, we don't really know. So, but today we have PMIs, and around 2:30, we have unemployment claims, 3:45, PMI. Tomorrow is consumer sentiment. So, not really that much. But that Nvidia, guys, it's a very big company, which is actually, it's a very big company which is doing some very good stuff, right? And they did beat their expectation, so we expecting to buy Nasdaq going further. But we did have a loss on gold, but we're expecting to recover that. And now gold is like seriously selling, and we'll see what we will do with that. But anyways, guys, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So let's just jump straight to that. So for those who want to be part of the team, our signals are very affordable. So there is the services that we offer. You can see monthly, 6 months, 12 months, and lifetime. You can just WhatsApp me or Telegram me, and then we can just talk if you want to be part of the team, right? So I will start with USD JPY. What's really happening? Nothing much here. The market has been around the same level. You can see that we've been here on this resistance. So the question is, will the market respect that and go down before we see a very nice push? It's up to the market. But if the market breaks out there, we're expecting to see a nice continuation. I hope you see that we already have a nice uptrending structure. So we expect to see the market continuing with that, right? So today we don't really have any choice. We will be going on our live session. We have so much to talk about, guys. So now I was thinking we will actually have these sessions if we have something that it's interesting, or if maybe the market will be moving, because some other days it's just quiet. The market doesn't really move. So when you go on a live session, there is nothing to talk about. The market doesn't really move, so that sometimes is boring. So but I will try my best just to go live most of the time. But if we have some sessions where maybe we see that there is news, or let's say economic events, I will make sure that we go, you see. So on Euro JPY, what's really happening? Quite straightforward structure, still on a very nice uptrend structure. You can see that the market was respecting our support area, but where we are, it seems like the market wants to continue, but we have to be extra careful. We already on the highest level. So sometimes the market can tempt. Sometimes the market can tempt you, because we have structures that the market is trying to break. So you can see I have a notification, so which means the market is breaking out of this resistance. On this one, to me, I think is much better. So after the market goes above beyond that, I will have a nice buy order there. So I will be sending this in the group. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. You are covered. I will be sending this in the group if you paid. And we also have some free groups, guys. our signal free group, check my description and you can actually get some of the updates that we have, but just know that it's not going to be everything because it's free, right? So GBP, JPY, what's really happening? We can easily see that the market is actually going up. The market is going up. This is a very nice uptrend structure, and it seems like the market just broke out of that nice level there. Is going even higher. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. And plus GBP yesterday, it was quite aggressive because CPI, we received CPI from GBP. It was positive, so it shows that inflation is still very sticky on the in Britain, so that makes a pound to be quite stronger. So we're still expecting to see a nice push to the upside. So let's push to the next one, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think that maybe the best time frame, it will be a daily time frame. Why? Because the moves of this thing is crazy. So on a bigger time frame, we can see that, yeah, the market is still going up. The market is still going up. We are coming from this nice trend that you can see that. So where we are, we have the market reversing aggressively. I thought maybe the market was going to go down, but we also had a nice support. Now the market is playing around 69.70 there, but it seems like one way or another, the market might end up breaking out. If you still remember before we had something quite similar to this, but it was not really that aggressive. We had something like that. Let me just delete this. Something like that. Creating some similar structures. Let's make this thing visible. We can say we had something like that, and the market was just consolidating. You can see here the market consolidated, tried to push lower. After that, we had this crazy push to the upside. Now we had quite similar thing, but not really the same, but it's quite just similar. So maybe the market is trying to do or to show us the same thing, that I will consolidate like before I push. Even here, we might see that consolidation. Maybe the market will end up going to 80, 90 there. It's possible. It's possible. This is Bitcoin. It's been surprising us for quite long now. So let's push to the next one, which is Euro USD. Euro USD. What's actually happening on Euro USD? Yeah, I think on Euro USD we're supposed to have a buy, but it's fine. So what's really happening is, yes, we can see that we are coming from a nice downtrend structure. Yesterday the market was reversing, but we reached this level of a support. So it seems like the market will be going up. But another thing that I did not really just try to jump in is because even though we see that the market broke out and we need to buy, I think you can see that I saw something like this. I saw a nice resistance there. So for me to jump in there, I will wait for the market to break out before I have a nice buy here. Yes, we know very well that the market just broke out of this downtrend. It shows us that there is enough chance for the market to do what? To continue going higher. So which means I have to draw something like that, because what if the market continues respecting that? So don't really just jump in, wait for a nice breakout before we jump on that buy. Simple as that. But I'm expecting to see a very nice buy. I'm expecting that. So let's push to the next one, which is Britain. GBP USD, GU. What's really happening? You can easily see that quite similar structures like Euro. But here we just reached an area. This one did not really reverse that much. So we can say the market has to give us a proper reversal before we jump in. Or maybe the market will end up breaking out of that structure before we buy. Or maybe the market will reverse around this area. Then we can call it a buy, because this was a downtrend structure. Now we are trying to go up, but we need to buy at the lowest level. Because yes, the market is still on an uptrend. But if you buy here, what if the market reverses? You might end up losing, and at the end of the day, once you lose, the market still continues with this previous direction that you took, but you took a loss. That's the painful thing of getting early in the market. But if maybe you can handle the drawdown, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You see. So let's push to the next one. Let's push to the next one, which is DXY. Yeah, DXY. So on DXY, you can easily see that the market is now going down, The market has been going up for quite some time. We had a nice breakout there. Then the market keeps going down. Okay, we can say actually the breakout happened here. What about this one here? Okay, let me just adjust this. I think I did change this because I was talking to one of my students. I think we had something like this as an adjustment. If you check this also, it also makes sense. Yeah, so we had a breakout here. So now the market came back to retest, and even now is trying to retest. So I'm expecting to see a continuation of that sell. I think those FOMC meetings, they were not really aggressive. That's why we don't really see any aggressive moves here. So at the end of the day, we might see the market going down, even though you can see that this doesn't really correlate with what we see on gold. Gold is like melting, but here we don't really see any bullish move. That's why I don't really think it's because of that. Maybe things are getting back to normal. Maybe the tensions are slowing down. Maybe that's why we see gold starting to go down also. When you see gold going up and US oil going up, just know that there's something not going right? So yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to see the market respecting this level. Then we will have a sell. At the moment, the market won't be moving that much. But if we see a breakout, that is going to be a different story, because it will show us that dollar is gaining that momentum again, and we might start to see other pairs struggling. But let's hope that is not really going to happen. But tomorrow it's Friday. Today's Thursday. So which means the market can actually move like seriously crazy. We will see it. We will see. So now on US oil, we can see that we are coming from a nice downtrend structure. Sorry, not downtrend, man. From a very nice uptrend structure, we had a breakout, which means now we are on a downtrend structure, right? So from that, we have to understand that we are supposed to look forward for sell positions only. We did have that. But now the market is respecting our support area. I don't think maybe it's surprising. It's been there. So if maybe the market gets out here, yes, we will continue doing what? Selling, because we are on a nice downtrend structure. We will think about maybe buying if the market breaks out of this structure, resistance structure. Or we can say, for us to be safe, we can also stretch this horizontal resistance and say if it breaks that, then we can say it's time for us to buy around that level. But at the moment, we are still on a downtrend structure, which means we're supposed to do what? We're supposed to look for sell positions. And where we are now, the market is quite low. We don't really sell when the market is at the lowest area. We sell when it's around the top, right? So we are now on gold. Just as this thing, this thing killed me yesterday. But you know what? We understand the market, and we don't really have to fight it. So we had a nice buy around this level. We were just making some few cents. Guess what? The market did break out, but we were still on a very nice uptrend. You see this trend here. The trend was still very nice. I thought maybe the market was going to respect this area. This thing keeps going down, man. This thing kept going down. But luckily enough, I did get out here. But yeah, that was too much. That was actually too much, and this is part of the game. Let me just talk about this too much thing that I'm talking about here. As a loss, when we take the loss, sometimes we fight ourselves with these losses, and it's emotions because we don't really want to lose money. But every time when you open a position, just know that it's either you're going to win or you're going to lose. That is actually a fact. It's not like just because you include the loss there, it's because maybe you wish to lose. No, just know and be ready for everything. Yes, the preparation of analyzing and maybe using proper stop losses, lot sizes, that is preparing yourself to win. But if the loss comes, at least it's a calculated one. You're not going to lose much, you see. But we expect to have a loss one way or another, not every day. And emotionally, that will help you, because now you expect some losses. Not like you're waiting for yourself to lose, but when you trade, just know that there will be a day where things don't go your way. The same way when you enjoy when you win, enjoy when you lose. You're not going to be happy and celebrate the loss, but you're not gonna be surprised. You're not gonna have some sleepless nights just because you took a loss. You have some sleepless nights because you lost without preparing for that. If you tell yourself that, okay, with this order here, I'm willing to lose $50, and you lose that, will you get mad? No, because you planned that. But the problem is when you don't want to lose. You just want to add positions, you hedge, you all do all these things. At the end of the day, you are in a negative that you can't stop. You just have to leave it, and you know what? Gold will actually blow the account. You see. So, and when that happens, the worst thing is you can see that no, this thing is my support area. You see. And if you see that once the market gets out there, you no longer need any extra confirmation. Even if the market reverses, but you no longer need any a confirmation. Just run. Get out of there if you still can. Tomorrow is still another day. Maybe tomorrow things will be simple, you see. And at the end of the day, if you want to see yourself fighting the market, you will start to do something like this here. You see what I've done here? You will start to draw support like this. Maybe the market will find a support there. I did that yesterday, but this is supposed to stop here. I thought maybe the market was going to respect this. Yes, it did go up, but after that, it sold again. So you'll start to draw something like this. You'll start to extend all this support. Maybe it will turn here, then it kept going down. Maybe it will turn here, and it kept going down. But guess what? You had a very nice support area telling you that we are on an uptrend. Once the market gets out here, we're now going down. Stop it with trying to extend this. Because what if maybe the market respects this area? Will you survive that? Mostly it's going to be no. You see. So sometimes it's better. It's way much better to take a loss than to try not to lose. Because when you try not to lose, it's where you're going to hedge. You're going to add more money in the account. It means, hey, do you understand why the market is going against you? It's because you are on the wrong side of the market. You see that? So just imagine my buy positions here. When do you think the market is going to come around that area? Maybe a week or two, or maybe the market will take even a month to come around this area. Because maybe what if this is going to be another trend? You see, sometimes have a plan to say, okay, I'm trading gold, I'm trading Nasdaq. So on this order, I'm willing to lose $50 or whatever. Then if I lose that, I'm out. I will be focusing on Nasdaq. Whether I lose or make money, it's fine. That will give you a nice room to bounce back tomorrow. Today is another day. Maybe you've blown the account and everything just makes sense, but you no longer have another money to trade. That's the problem, you see. And you need to learn that. That it's actually some habits. You lose, you do the same mistake, and you know what I hate is it's a cycle. You lose, you start to think straight. You start to say, oh, I will have a trading plan. I will trade 1, 2, 3. I will fix my lot sizes. I will do this. And then you fund the account and you repeat the same habits. And once you still repeat the same habits, then it means you lose, right? Once you lose, you go back. No, I will try to do better next time. Hey, learn. Your habit is just playing with you. You just repeated the same mistake. Just imagine if maybe you have, let's say maybe 12 months in this trading thing, and most of your losses are quite similar. You're just repeating the same mistake. Don't you think maybe that is not actually a mistake? It's just you are in this bubble. You don't really see yourself repeating those, but you still repeat that. So you need some help, because the money that you are playing with now, maybe it was the money that you're going to grow very quick if you did learn. So we have a mentorship for 350, and you can stop learning. You can stop losing like crazy. And we can try to have a proper plan to change your habit. You see, because once we force you to follow certain plans, slowly your habit will be starting to adapt to the new habit of following your plans, right? So 350, 3 months learning plus 3 months practical, which means we're going to trade together so that you can be profitable. Simple as that. So for those who want to change, not the ones who trying to play games, who just want to make money, without any knowledge. Some people, they're crazy. They just want to make money. When you ask them, do you have any experience in the market? No, I just started 3 months ago. Okay, that's good. So what's your plan? My plan is to have a million or something like that, which is good. But the problem is that to me seems to be like you try to find some shortcuts in a way. And that's bad, unfortunately. So you can still make it, but you might find that you're going to make it in a very, very long time. But it's up to you. It's up to you. So anyways, on gold, guys, yes, I was just trying to explain the story here. Because this, I also see myself in other people who are doing the same mistakes. So we had a loss. It's fine. So now I stopped. I did not even send any follow-up signal on this. So now we're waiting. What will happen here? The mine is clear. We can see this is a nice breakout. Maybe the market, obviously, once the market breaks out here, we expect to see a continuation of that sell. So now we're no longer fighting to buy while we see this. But at the moment, we don't really have a proper structure. We can see that the market was just melting. Do you see that? So the market was just melting. We're just waiting for the market to give us proper structures. Then we can start to do our own thing. You can see here we were drawing some stuff. So even here we have to do that. But we don't really have that. So which means if we don't really have that, let's wait for the market to show us the road. Yes, we see the breakout, but do we have proper support or resistance? No. So what we'll be doing here? Playing games, right? Yes. So we're not going to play games. We're going to just stay out of the market on gold, not on other things. So let me see. Let me see now. On US30, we have a nice structure. The market has been going up for quite some time, but it seems like now the market is trying to reverse. Yesterday, the market was just reversing. So I'm expecting to see a very nice bullish move there. We had a sell yesterday. A reversal. You can see a nice reversal. So from this reversal today, I'm expecting to see a nice bullish move. Remember, we don't really have companies which play around with AI in US30. That's why we did not really see those aggressive buys that we saw on Nasdaq. But I think this was good to have a nice reversal. Maybe this will continue like that, unless if maybe the market breaks out and start to continue. We will see, because at the moment we just have this aggressive bullish structure, but the support line were not really clear. But I think maybe this one will change, right? I think that will change that. Maybe we'll start to have stuff like that. I hope this video is very long, but I know it's going to help one or two people. I saw other people saying, Kenzo, do you recommend, which broker do you recommend? I'm recommending EXNESS, and there is a link in my description just to join with that link. And on that, guys, I saw someone said, Kenzo, how does it move 1 to 3? Guys, for those who don't really understand the market, it's not like maybe EXNESS doesn't really move quick. Or maybe, is it fast or slow? It's not really like that. When you see the market going in positive, negative very quick, or it's actually mostly it's small brokers. Small brokers, they don't really have a proper liquidity fund. So which means that spread is always moving up and down. But brokers which are bigger, like IC markets, just check all these brokers and test them. IC markets, EXNESS, they have proper liquidity providers. So which means they have consistent spreads. So they mostly stay around the same level for a few seconds. So you can't see that change very quick. And some people, they think, oh, this thing is slow. No, it's not really slow. It's just that they have a consistent or let's say reliable liquidity provider, right? So another thing is the lot sizes. What if I use lot size? Is it going to be slow? It's not really, it's not like it's low. It's actually a mini, let's say micro lots and standard lots. So those other brokers, mostly like local brokers that we have, you can still use 0.01, and this can act as a one standard lot for those who don't know, because actually Nasdaq US30s, they treat them like stocks, because it's actually stocks, it's shares. So shares, they don't really have to go like 0.0 something, right? So mostly before, you have to buy with one lot, right? So, but these other brokers, they just allow you to use 0.01, but they act like a standard lot. That's why on 0.01, the market will try to give you enough profits on or crazy losses, because that 0.01 acts like a one standard lot. So on other brokers like EXNESS, that 0.01 is actually a mini or micro lot, which means this is going to start from cents. It's not going to start from dollars. So which means you can just play around with that lot size. So for those who don't really have enough cash, they can start to play around with this. You can start with 0.10, 0. whatever, and then you can play it nice and safe, which means when you have smaller amounts, for me, EXNESS is fine. You can start with 500, you can start with 200, even 50 rands, you can still trade Nasdaq. So simple as that. So I think maybe I did try to help on that. So on Nasdaq, we can see that the market is actually on a very nice uptrend. We saw a nice push yesterday because of Nvidia earnings, which were nice and positive. But the problem is we had this aggressive sell, and then the market did continue to go up. Even now, or when the market opens, I'm still expecting to see a proper buy, because I think the market did not really react nice with that. So I'm still expecting to have some very nice buy. So in the group, I will be updating you about another buy. I will be updating you about another with another buy. So we'll see what will happen, and later on we will be going on our live session. So S&P 500 did not really also go aggressively. I think the market will be reacting very nice once the market opens. Yes, I'm expecting to see a nice bullish move. The problem now is maybe that thing of FOMC is playing around with the market, because we were expecting them to cut, but that cutting thing is now slowing down, and that's not really good. So on S&P 500, we still expect to see the market going where? Way up. Simple as that. I hope you're doing great, and I hope you enjoyed. And for those who enjoyed, or those who value the content, please guys, for this channel to exist, sometimes I don't really gain anything from these videos. There is a join button or thank button. Anything that you can offer to this channel, at least just give me a motivation, because I can actually do this on my own without sending any videos, right? So for those who appreciate the job that I try to put here every day, there's a thank button, there's a join button. Anywhere you can just try to thank me or thank the channel, and the channel can grow very nice. So for those who want to be part of the team, there is also our services that you can join the signals. So thank you very much. I will see you on the next one, and later on we will be going on our live session. So thank you very much. I will see you on the next one. Bye.